Hello, producer, and welcome now to Astro Extra 2011, where I give you a big picture theme of what's about to happen in the next year. This is the big picture kind of Taurus scope of things. Of course, you can watch the daily horoscopes for the play-by-play and every bump in the road, but I just want to lay out overall what I see Taurus is going through in the coming year. Really, there's three major areas of change. One is Pluto. Now, fortunately for you, out of all the other signs, you've got the easiest Pluto transit in the next, in my opinion, 10 years, which is that Tauruses are basically learning. Pluto in Capricorn says to Tauruses, what you think is not necessarily the way things will be. You are going to change what you believe in for the next decade. Not really that difficult. That kind of comes with life anyways. Now, I think with Tauruses it might be more difficult because we know everything, right? At least we think we do. But here's what's changing. The world. So Tauruses are continually on this renewal path as far as back to school, learning how things are done. You must stay quick, you must stay new, you must not assume the way things will unfold. The universe is full of lots of surprises, and it's up for Tauruses to stay on top of the changing beliefs of the world, the changing religions, the changing philosophies, etc. So not too difficult. Stay open-minded, which I think Tauruses are. They're just a little too frugal in how quickly they decide something. Now, zip into the other influences. Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn is in Libra. In 2010, Saturn was saying to Tauruses, so much of your lifestyle must change. That's what Saturn in Libra is about. Tauruses must regain balance with their moment. Can't work too much, can't sleep too much, can't drink too much, can't eat too much. Got to find that perfect balance in the moment. Tauruses have lost their balance, and it's time to regain their balance. Tauruses, of course, are a big bull, but they must now balance on a tight wire. Now, in 2010, I think the big things that threw you off of balance were taken away. So relationships that throw you out of balance, jobs that throw you out of balance, eating habits that throw you out of balance, drug habits that throw you out of balance, work habits that throw you out of balance. Any habits that threw you out of balance, 2010 came slashing through and bitch slapped you in a big way. So no big surprises this year for balance. Now it's time to get to a nice finesse. In the first 6 months of Taurus's life in 2011, I think they will be struggling for balance in certain ways that most signs would not understand. Okay? Tauruses do manifest a lot, and we take it for granted. Signs are always impressed by what we can pull off, but they, of course, don't live their whole life as manifestors necessarily. Tauruses do. They're the producers. They make things happen moment to moment to moment. So staying in balance with this high-yielding producing and moving into the new world of reality, this is a challenge. Tauruses are going to have to strike balances in areas of their life that most people don't talk about. At the same time, Jupiter in Aries is saying that Tauruses must expand their faith in themselves and God universe. That you are going to get more godly, more spiritual, more highly connected to your guides as you struggle for balance in the mundane of reality. So Tauruses and Scorpios, their opposing sign, pretty much are living this God-reality opposition for the first 6 months, where you must keep reality in balance and you must ascend to God universe, ascend to your higher self, fight weeds if necessary, have faith in moments when reality doesn't seem to show reason to have faith, okay? It's totally believing in yourself first and watching reality happen second. That's the first 6 months. And whatever your life entails will involve how that unfolds for you, okay? But I do think that it is a major balance between pulling it off day by day and going to bed at night believing in yourself and in your higher self. That also means fighting weeds and any fears or boogeyman you have in your subconscious. Very private battle for the Tauruses. Now, here's the good news. Before your birthday, though, I must say, make this note, that April is a funky, funky month, okay? Neptune goes into Pisces for the first time since 1847. That means that Tauruses are suddenly going to feel like this crazy, I would imagine it's going to be a crazy potential in the world. Suddenly you might feel like a superhero or like anything possible can happen. You might find yourself accelerated to a celebrity status. Everyone may watch you. Everyone may follow your tweets. It's a crazy month of being noticed. And what it's doing for you in April is showing you your potential. It will take 14 years for you to fully reach the potential you see in April, okay? But you will see it. And I think as a Taurus, you'll probably take it in moderate consideration. I think if you were an Aries, you'd assume it was happening now forever. But a Taurus knows, oh, this will probably take 14 years. Still, April's a weird year. Don't sign any contracts. Don't get married. Don't jump to any conclusions in April. It's about expanding your potential. Plus, Mercury is retrograde, and some other things are happening as well. Pluto goes retrograde as well. Funky month in April. Then in June, Jupiter moves into Taurus. This is a big deal for you. This is an expansion year of your ego and your charisma and your potential. So a lot of that, oh my God, it could be in April, turns into, oh my God, it is in June. And by the way, you have not had Jupiter in your sign since February of 2000. So look back from February 2000 until February 2001. Recall the good things that happen. You will have fortune and expansion and growth. You might feel incredibly stressed in order for you to get to that ego expansion. Sometimes for the ego to expand, the universe has got to put a lot of pressure on it, so you have no choice but to grow into the position. Kind of depends on how you want to learn. But the second half of 2011 is a huge growth for Tauruses. Major footprint, happens once every 12 years, major opportunities. Most of your learning will be what you say no to, not what you say yes to. Saying no to the right things, because opportunity will be pounding through the door. Now, in that context, don't say yes or no to anything in August, okay? August is the other funky month of the year. Mercury's retrograde, Jupiter goes retrograde in Taurus, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto retrograde. Everything is on reflection. What I think happens in August is Tauruses sit back and go, holy shift, look at what I can be. And I think Tauruses are going to really kind of be in a position where they have to make a decision about what's real, what's not real, what's possible, what's not possible. What are they willing to do? Let's not forget that means modifying your lifestyle. Let's not forget that means standing in your faith. Let's not forget that means you learning with Pluto and Capricorn, realizing there are no rules to this game. The world is changing. You are a freshman no matter how old you are. But August is a major reflection. Then September, things start moving forward right away. Pluto goes direct. Then November, Neptune goes direct. Then December, Uranus goes direct. By the end of the year, December 31st, 2011, everything is direct. We're ready for the 2012 paradigm, which for Tauruses will be the receiving of your fortune and a major shift in who you relate to and who you partner with. More on that, of course, 1 year from now. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for Astro Extra 2011. I will see you in the daily horoscopes or 1 year from now for this special for 2012. Whichever comes first, live, love, be.